Hi everybody, I hope you all are doing great. So in this video, I am going to create a chat application using Lovable and I will connect it to the N8N. Okay, so this video is going to be a simple learning session where I will discuss the both N8N and Lovable. I will create a front end. It's basically a simple chat application where you can ask the question via the chat and our chat application will answer your queries according to the question. Okay. So now let me hover you to my computer screen and let me share how we are going to create this application and how I connect this to N8N. I hope my screen is visible to you. So now first let me open the Canva. Uh, Before getting started and before hovering to the Lovable and N8N, first of all I will show you the basic diagram or you can say a basic structure that how we gonna uh, connect these two platform and how we can create a very dynamic and very responsive web application, or you can say a simple interface. Okay, so now let me create one whiteboard. Okay, so now let's just get started. Okay, so basically we have an application called the Lovable. So this is the Lovable interface. Let me show it to you. This is the Lovable interface. This Lovable will give you daily 5 prompts. So you can use that 5 prompts in order to create any web application or websites, or you could say front end or any interface. But I have purchased their plan of 100 connects, or you can say 100 limits, and it will gonna expire on 29th. Please make sure whenever you are using this Lovable in a free plan, you are getting the 5 prompts daily. Okay, so please just mind this thing and just use as per your convenience. Okay, after you use that 5 connects, then that 5 connects will renew on the next day. Okay, there are also different pricing plan of the Lovable. So let me show you, let me just quickly show it to you the pricing plan. So you can see the $20 per month. Here you will get 100 limits for a month. Okay, and the price is $20. Second is that $50 you will get 250 limits per month, and third is that you will get, just see the different pricing. Okay, if you want 1500 limits or connects, then you can purchase their 294 plans, and similar to that there are different pricing plan. Okay, so when you are starting, just consider using that 5 prompts daily and use these 5 connects or 5 prompts very effectively. I will show you how you can create a entire web application or entire front end in under these 5 connects or 5 prompts. Okay, so now let me first show it to you. So basically this is going to be our chat platform where we create using Lovable. Okay, and then this respond to our query. For example, we write here hey. Okay, this is our front end. We write hey, and then this then this chat front end will gonna respond me back with their answers, or you can say response. Okay, so for example, if we say hi, then they will say hello, I am your helpful assistant, how can I assist you today. Okay, so these are basically the simple feature I'm going to create here. And now in between we have our backend. These both are front end. Okay, front end, and this is also front end, and this is our backend, that is N8N. Let me first show you the N8N dashboard. So this is our N8N dashboard. Okay, so I have already created one workflow. Let me get back to our main dashboard. So as you can see, this is the N8N dashboard. We are going to create one workflow here, and we'll connect that to our Lovable. Okay, and this is work as a backend. So if we ask any question to this chat frontend, like what is the capital of Goa, so this will respond you back the capital of Goa is Panji. Who is the Prime Minister of India? Then this will respond you back to the Prime Minister of India is Mr. Narendra Modi. Okay, but this whole front end will first go to our N8N, then they will analyze the question, and then this N8N will prepare its response. Then that response will get back to our front end response. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Please sorry about this whole cluster, because I don't have the system to just write down using a pen and just show it to you. So please mind me, and I hope you will get this point that we are going to create the front end and then we connect this to our backend, that is N8N. Okay, so now let me just create one web application. I would like to create a chat application similar to the WhatsApp. So now let me write a prompt. Okay, please make sure that if you're writing the prompt, make sure to write as much as information in your first prompt. Okay, if you have a 5 connects, you need to write as much as information in your first 2 to 3 prompts. Okay, because if you write a small prompts again and again, then you can easily exhaust your 5 connects for a day. Okay, so it's recommended. I'm recommending you to just write as much information as you can via this lovable prompt. Okay, so now let me write the prompt. Create a intuitive chat front end where user can ask their queries and our chat will respond back to that query. Now let me just fetch one information, that is chat application, and we'll send that image to this lovable, and we'll say that we need similar chat features, chat design, or you can say chat funded. Okay, so now let me just see which one is suits our needs. So let's say let's stick with this one. So let me save that image and put it here. I have attached one image for the reference. Please use that image to design our chat front end similar to that one. Okay, and now let me do one thing with N8N. Let me just create one workflow. So just hit create workflow, then hit plus, and then just drop here webhook. Drop the webhook here. So you can see this is the webhook. Now let me see one more thing. So whenever I type webhook, you will see the 2 different types of nodes are available. One is webhook. This will responsible to get a response from our lovable. Okay, and this is responsible to send back the response to our lovable application. Okay, so I will also use this second node. So just wait for some time. Okay, I have just created this, and now you just need to select the post method in HTTP method. So post request is used when we want to collect the data to this N8N, or that post webhook will help us to retrieve the data from other application, or you can say the other application uses that post request to send the data to this webhook. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now just copy this entire URL and just paste it here, and now let me write a single prompt. Use this webhook to send back the customer response. Okay, so use this webhook to send back the customer response. Okay, now let me write one more thing. Okay, so just leave it like that. This is the enough information that we just need for a time being, or for now. So now just let me hit this enter button. Now this whole prompt are sent back to the lovable, and now lovable is preparing similar chat features, or you can say similar chat platform for me, and then we'll start our conversation on, then we'll start using that chat application with this platform. Okay, so now let me add one more thing, that is our AI agent. Okay, so whenever we receive any message from the customers, then it get back to the AI agent, and then AI agent will curate a response based upon the user's message, and then this AI agent will send back to the respond webhook node, and that respond webhook node will send the entire message to our Lovable application. Okay, so now let me add this grok chat model. I've already connected my account, so let me select any one of that gamma. Okay, now this is ready, and now let me just do one more thing. Let me just check that it has created or not. So now you can see this Lovable is building my chat application, so we need to wait for some time. Okay, so let me just explain you a bit about the test URL and production URL. So this is the test URL link. So whenever we create any application, first we use that test URL, okay, and then our application was successfully built and ready to launch, then we use that production URL. Okay, so production URL is the link which is live into your websites. Okay, so you don't need to put that test URL again and again, because once we put the production URL, that means our product are ready to use and we don't need to do any further changes. Okay, so this is difference between the test URL and production URL, and these are some HTTP method. The post request is used uh, by the application to send back the data to the webhook, and get application is used to send back the data from N8N to that application. Okay, so these are some simple difference between that post and get request. I will create one more video where I will tell you everything about all of these different methods. Okay, these are all the very simple things, you don't need to go deep dive into that. Now let me go back to the Lovable and let me see if that created or not. So sometime it happens, it would create some interface that would require some more time to build the entire front end. So now let's wait for some more time. Okay, so one more thing, we just need to select this define below. This will be only selected when we use the trigger as a chat. So in this trigger we are using webhook, so we don't need to select this chat feature. Just click define below, and now let me just set prompt, you are very helpful systems. Now let me just leave it like that. I will make some more changes in this N8N. I will show you what are all the changes. Okay, uh, let me just see the progress of this Lovable. It's still building our application. So now as you can see, this Lovable has created the application for me. Now let me just wait for some more time, because it is making some chat area.tsx. Once it's finished, I will show it to you. So basically it's created a simple chat feature that looks similar to our WhatsApp or Telegram. Okay, but let's see if we can do the backend integration with this chat application. Let me just wait for the finishes of this entire Lovable code. Now I hope this entire workflow has submitted. The chat UI will send user queries to your webhook. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now let me just quickly check that application. So let me just open this tool screen. One is N8N and one is Lovable. And now let me see the response. Let me just test that workflow. So just hit test workflow and just write anything. Hi. Okay, so now I received this information. You can see the message is hi, username is this one. Okay, so now let me just do one more thing. I'm glad you think so. I'm here to help you any way I can. What can I do for you today? Okay, so now let me over and put one more thing, that is this message. Okay, so let me put that message here, and now let me test that step one more time. Hey there, I'm happy to help. What can I do for you today? Okay, now let me just create one more webhook to send back the response to this interface, or you can say application. Okay, so just leave it like that, and here you need to select this respond button to using respond to webhook node. Okay, because if you select that immediately, then this node will only execute. Okay, so what we need to send the data back to our front end. So for that we need to use this respond to webhook node option. Okay, so just leave it like that and then just click on test step. So problem in node AI agent. So now let me check what's the problem that is occurring here. Okay, okay, so now let me do one more thing. Let me type let me just do it again. Let me just click on test workflow, right, hello, and now you will see this respond to webhook has already responded to our queries, that is hello, I'm glad to be helpful, I'm glad to be helpful, what can I do for you today. And but this interface haven't received that respond to webhook message. So now let me write one more prompt where this chat will respond back to your queries or your message. Okay, so I have given the simple prompt to this Lovable that I have used respond to webhook node in n8n. Let me just delete it here. Respond to webhook in n8n. Please fetch the response from there. Whenever someone writes the query, you need to get the data from the respond to webhook node and show it as a response. Okay, so now let me just hit enter. Now let me just wait for some time. Now I think it does our task. So thank you for sharing this update. It look like your webhook now uses edited respond to webhook node, which means it will instantly return a result when someone sends a query. Your chat front end is already set to fetch. Okay, okay, okay. You do not need to make any additional changes for this work. When you send message in this chat, the app does a post request to your webhook. When the webhook responds with n8n respond to webhook, that response is shown as a chat reply. Okay, so now let me check this entire workflow that this works or not. And now let me just go back to this dashboard and now let me test the workflow. Now hello, now let me just hit enter and now okay, so our workflow was executed successfully, but I haven't received the message here. Okay, so now let me see the response that I have get. Okay, what can I do today? Okay, I'm getting response, but somehow this is not able to respond back to our queries. Now let me write one more query. Please show it here. Right. It didn't fetch the respond data from respond to webhook node. Please fetch the data and show it here once user sends the query. Okay, so now let me just type it here and now let me see what these chats are doing, what this Lovable are doing for me. Okay, Okay, so now it's updating the code, and hope for the best. Hopefully it will solve these queries this time. Let me wait for some time. Okay, so now it has already done the queries, and now let me check for one more time. Added more response, edit console login. Okay, now let me refresh this whole button one more time, and now let me just try this again. Hello. And now you can see the response that I am getting from this respond to webhook to our Lovable interface or Lovable created front end. Okay, so you can see, hello, I am glad to be of service, what can I do for you? So now let me see the real response that we are getting. Now you can see that this is a similar response. Hello, I'm glad to be of service, what can I do for you today? Okay, so basically what this Lovable is doing is, whenever I type any response like hello, then it sends the data to this webhook, and then this webhook sends the data to our AI agent, and this AI agent is very intelligent. This AI agent analyzing our message and then prepare a response, or you can say reply, and then that reply will send back to this respond to webhook. Okay, this AI agent send the response to this respond to webhook, and this respond to webhook sends back the data to our Lovable front-end chat application, or you can say chat application. Okay, so now let me ask some more question. Let me just create the test workflow. uh, who is Prime Minister of India? Now let me wait for the response, and now you can see, as a large language model, I can't actually be the Prime Minister of India. Okay, so actually it fetch our question very differently. Now let me ask for one more time. That's a real job with the responsibility. However, I can use my knowledge to help you understand the real Prime Minister of the Indian government works. That's what I like about the Prime Minister of India, the government, for example. Okay, so maybe it's a political question, that why it's not answer the exact question. Now let me ask again one more question. What is the capital of China? Okay, so now you can see this chat responded back with the answers. The capital of China is Beijing. Okay, and now you can see how beautifully this chat curated a response for me. Okay, so maybe it's because of a political question, that's why it haven't answers my queries, but it need to be answered. It's not much political question. And now let me answer one more question, that what is 2 plus 2? Now let me check if this can answer that mathematical question or no. You can see, sorry, there was an error processing your message. Okay, so actually I haven't set up the entire workflow so that our AI agent can answer any mathematical question. But if we do the changes in the prompt here, you can see I just use that JSON body message. So whenever someone send the message back to this AI agent, then this AI agent will analyze that message, and then that AI agent will respond back to the same answer. But this AI agent is not capable of doing the mathematical task as of now. But if I write some prompt here, then it can easily do that for me. Okay, so now let me ask some other question. Who is the best cricketer in India? Now let me see if this can answer this question or not. Now let me send back to this. That's a fun thought. While I can process information about cricket and even generate text that sounds like cricket commentary, I'm just a language model. I can't actually play cricket. Okay, so now let me just tweak a bit. Okay, so now I'm just writing some prompt response, and make sure you are answering in a correct manner. You can use the internet or any other search platform to search for that answer and curate a very well crafted well crafted answer. This is the user query user response. Now let me check this for one more time. Who is best uh, footballer? That's a tough question. There is no single answer to who is the best footballer. Yeah, now you can see this chat is answering my questions with logically, and I think this answer is very well structured and well organized. You know that there is no any exact answer that who is the best footballer. I just ask this chat just to see that what this chat is responding. But you can see this is a very you can say ambiguous question. Okay, so there are different best footballer for the different persons. So now you can see that's a tough question. There is no single answer to who is the best footballer because it's subjective. Yeah, it is subjective and depends on what criteria. Okay, that's great. Now let me ask one more question. Who is Sachin Tendulkar? Who is Sachin Tendulkar? Now let me wait for the response. Okay, Sachin Tendulkar is a widely regarded as one of the greatest cricketers of all time. Here is a glimpse into his legendary career, the god of cricket. Okay, so now you can see this chat feature is very dynamic and very intuitive, and this answers my queries very smoothly, and this handles my queries with very ease and with exact response. So I hope this video will help you to build a web application using Lovable and N8N. So please try at your end. Just try to give the same prompt that I have just given to this Lovable and just try to connect it to the N8N platform as a backend. Okay, so I hope this video will be helpful for you, and if you need more such videos, then just let me know in the comment box. I will create more similar videos by using Lovable and N8N. This is just a trailer, or you can say this is just a simple video that I have curated to show the magic of Lovable and N8N. Okay, so I hope you like this video, and just stick with me. I will create more such knowledgeable videos and will show you the power of AI and how you can build the AI solutions using these tools like Lovable, N8N, make.com. There are thousands of platforms. Okay, so hope this video will be helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.